Hi everyone. I'm very happy to meet you all with Dr. Rajsekhar Reddy. Rajsekhar Reddy has scored a marvelous 204 in this FMGE July 2025. So first of all, welcome Rajsekhar to our show.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, dear, and good afternoon to all of those who are watching this live. This whole video and this whole session, this whole interview is all about knowing how did Rajsekhar prepare and what was the motivation that kept him going. Ultimately, getting a score of 204 is really marvelous. So, Rajshekar, first of all, talk about yourself, from where you are, from where you did your MBBS from, and what inspired you to become a doctor.
So I'm Dr. Rajsekhar Reddy and I come from Bangalore. So my story is a little different from all the FMGs. I've also done dentistry before pursuing my MBBS abroad. So I graduated and during COVID, I worked in the COVID wards, post which I decided that this is something which I have to look forward. Then I got myself admitted into the MBBS college abroad, that is from Philippines. And inspiration, you can say that it was my father. I was skeptical because I also got a government seat in oral surgery in one of the prestigious institute, Bapuji from Karnataka. But then I left it, and then the choice to go abroad, leaving a PG seat in India, that also government PG seat, was difficult. But yet, my father was the driving force, sir.
Good. So, is it settled now that you have become a MBBS, or still you miss the BDS one?
No, I mean, I always wanted to be one, so it's settled. But that
Okay.
split decision during that period, whether to leave that oral surgery PG behind and take something, going abroad, was a little difficult one. But yet, my father was the one who pushed me. He's like, it's okay. I'm there. Go for it.
Okay. You basically are from which city, dear?
Bangalore, sir. Karnataka.
Bangalore, proper Bangalore, proper Bangalore.
Correct. Bangalore city, yes.
Okay. Wow. So, are you back in Bangalore as of now? We speak now.
Sorry, sir?
Are you back in Bangalore as of now?
Yes, yes, I am in Bangalore. Yeah, long time back.
How is
I,
the weather there?
it's raining, sir. It's raining rats.
It's raining.
Yeah,
Okay, let's come back to the main interview. So I have a lot of questions to you, Dr. Rajsekhar.
right.
I'll start with you were a online student, right? Online 360 student. Tell me, you prepared according to the schedule that we have given to you, and we had a live classes, or you had your own schedule to do prepare with?
I had my own schedule, sir. Like, say, for example, you had given a schedule, the 360. So within that time frame, but then I was also, it is something you say parallel to that, but I had my own schedule.
So how did you pace up with the schedule? That because very difficult when you follow it someone else's schedule or you make your own schedule.
Right, sir.
So how did you pace up with the schedule?
So actually, I was an online student, so I was not regularly sitting for all the classes the whole day. Frankly speaking, I used to watch the videos in 2x, all the
Okay.
classes, live classes. Since I had already finished Marrow also, so Marrow ka jo
Mm-hmm.
material I had underlined and I have marked, so I was taking both of these hand in hand. So I used to watch all the videos, all the classes from DBMCI. That was at 2x. And later on that day, I also used to read the old notes, which I had already prepared on the Marrow rapid revision notes. So
Okay.
both were hand in hand, but according to the schedule of DBMCI 360.
Okay. So, were there any, I'll say, habits or you can say schedule? Habits of the schedule means like you used to get up at particular time, you used to follow the live class at particular time, you used to revise your own notes at a time. So, what was that habit I can say that helped you kept going in the whole year?
It's just consistency, sir. Like I just had for today that
So
I'll
that's
have to
my
do
question. That's
right.
exactly my question. What helped you to maintain the consistency there?
It was just something inside me that I have to crack this. If it's July 25 or nothing else, that's it. I
Okay.
can say
So that
you
we
are
have
your
given
own
you,
motivator.
yeah, exactly. You are your own motivator, but what helps you to keep on going? I'm very sure that the mentor duo of Dr. Shakshi and Dr.
Yes, so
Sushil might have
that's
helped you a
another
lot.
thing. Like there's mentor duo, there's the schedule of 360, which is already telling you if you're lacking somewhere. It keeps a track. It helps you check your progress. Like you have to be here today. If you're not, then you're lacking behind. So you'll have to pace it up. So these were very important. You'll come to know, and then within that stipulated time of 2 months and 1 month and all the revision to be done, so you can keep a track with this. If it was just you, you'll be
True,
lost
very true.
amidst.
That's very true. Among the vast syllabus that you have and the online vastness of the classes and recorded lectures that we have, what helps the students to maintain consistency is surely an online class. So this online class, was it very well spaced or what did you feel about it?
That online class, sorry, was it?
Yeah. Online class schedule was well paced,
Yes, sir, it was well paced. And the
and
most
you were able to
important,
finish the syllabus on that time.
correct, sir. And important thing is you guys like 360 does not leave behind on the topics. The content is good. Like there are few, I mean, others they just cut it short. They just short down the content, but here the content is good.
Okay.
They don't use
Rajshekhar,
shortcuts.
there are two things. When you solve a question, there are two things. One is knowing the question by memory based, and one is solving a question from conceptual based, right?
Right,
Properly, I think to crack any exam, whether NEET, PG, ICT, or an FMG exam, there should be a proper balance between the memory stuffs and the conceptual stuffs, right?
right, sir.
So my question to you here is, how did you maintain the conceptual learning in a short period of time?
Conceptual learning short period of time, I can say that my BDS days did help me because I already had some concept which was already built, so I just had to work on
Hmm.
that. But yeah, the notes,
Okay.
the concepts,
And
what the
the memory-based questions, how many questions did you solve on daily basis?
so that varied. Like I didn't do a lot of them, but then yeah, 50 to 100 was something which I was targeting on everyday basis after studying. So
Oh wow, wonderful.
at
I
least
think that
50
50 to
by
100
the end
questions
of
is really good enough.
right, sir.
Okay. And what was the source of these questions, dear?
Marrow, sir. Marrow question.
Marrow custom modules.
Yes.
So can I ask you what hashtags you used actually by solving the Marrow custom modules?
So recent FMG, recent PG, then image-based questions.
Okay.
These were the
Okay.
frequent
Great.
ones.
Great. Great. And how many hours did you devote to solving questions versus watching the videos? What is the balance between there?
Questions, sir, that's exciting because questions I used to do when I'm free, like these 50 or 100, it was just a slot. Whenever I said I'm tired of studying for that, for that couple of hours, then I used to sit with the questions because it's something, a change from the regular reading. So you can say probably an
Okay.
hour or 1 to 1.5 hour, not too much. But then the rest of the day, probably 6 to 7 hours, I used to study or watch the classes or whatever for the day's plan.
So can I just reframe this to saying that you would be reading around 6 to 7 hours of the notes and then
Right.
around 1 to 2 hours of solving the questions. Is that a correct ratio that I can
Correct.
say?
Something like this.
Oh wow. Okay, okay. So would tell me, suppose you read a particular topic in the morning time, right?
Right, sir.
And now you have to solve the questions. So is it a
Mhm.
good idea to solve the question on the same topic you did in the morning, or what was your idea? You would solve the question from some
No,
other
I
topic
have a
you read
different
beforehand.
picture. I used to solve it by the end. Like, I keep a buffer of 3, 4 days because if I solve it the same evening, the strike rate is skyrocketing and the third day again it falls. So what I used to do is I used to
Okay,
solve these 3 days down the line. Like today I'm reading a particular topic. This topic will be solved on the third or the fourth day from now, from today. So I don't know. It helped me because I know which is my weak area or what memory I actually have or where I should be working, which part of the concept should be learnt again, or I should go through my notes. This time gap helped me in that.
okay, right. So that I think this is a very good thing for everyone to understand that there should be a proper balance between solving the questions and then reading the notes. What students keep on doing in the initial part of the preparation is they keep on reading notes, they don't solve questions. Later part, they just solve questions, though they don't read the notes. So just striking a proper balance between the notes and solving question is very, very important. And Dr. Rajsekhar, he told us he would read around 7 to 8 hours of the notes and roughly around 1 to 2 hours of solving the questions. And what he used was a Marrow custom module by taking up proper schedules and the proper hashtags there. So, Rashika, now tell me about the videos as such. So,
Right, sir.
can I say all the videos that you have watched are they complete or they're still lacking? Some of them are still not watched there.
I mean, which apps, sir? DBMCI?
Yeah, DVMC one.
Almost all of them during
DVMC
the class.
FMG,
Yeah, the class videos are almost all watched. They're done.
all watched. Okay.
Maybe
So
here and
once
there,
you have
few
watched this
subjects.
video, how many? Sorry, please go ahead.
Maybe here and there, few subjects, few topics might be left behind, but you can say almost 90 to 95% of them are watched at
So
least
this is
once.
what I wanted to hear from you. And anyone is watching this video, please understand this part. You have to complete your syllabus not once, not twice, but thrice. And this is my next question to him, because first of all, you watch a video, you make your own lecture, you make your own notes, and then you are sure that you have a good amount of base knowledge. and you can now improvise on the base knowledge by repetitive revisions. So that is my next question to Dr. Rajsekhar. Rajsekhar, tell me, how many revisions did you do?
So you can say I watched the videos once. After the videos, during watching the videos, I used to mark and write the notes wherever possible. If I'm using my
Hmm.
old notes, I used to mark them again, whatever is important, which topic is repeating again and again. I used to highlight and I used to
Okay.
put a star there so that it strikes whenever I see the next step. And post which, at least 2 to 3 times, the notes were revised. Be it any subject, 2 to 3 times
Five
the notes.
times. That's it.
Yes, 4 to 5
And
times. Four.
this is what we did when we are preparing for the NEET PG, that we have to revise something for 5 times. But Rajsekhar, what happens is, and I think this is a message that we should give to your juniors as well. Many times students feel they read for one time, maybe they revise it for once, and then they feel so much bad because they're not able to remember anything, and they feel that they are not up to the mark, they're not ready for it. But please understand, a student who is supposed to get a good marks or just want to pass FMG, you have to revise anything for at least 5 times. And that's what Rashika is telling us. Revision, revision, revision is the key. You read once, revise thrice, revise 4 times. That's what will help you to get a very good marks here. So tell me, what was the revision strategy that you followed, Rashika?
Sorry, sir, I lost you. Come again.
Sorry, what was the revision strategy you have actually applied for? Like, for
So the
example, you
same.
read a topic today. So after how many days you revised it? The second and third
I
time?
actually followed the DBMCI schedule, sir. They are already planned for it.
Hmm.
The three revisions
Okay.
was what they have planned, and based on that, I
Hmm.
took it because making a revision schedule on my own was a little difficult. So three were already
Hmm.
planned, which was carried on by me.
Okay, good, wonderful, wonderful. Now, was there any resource that you used for the revision purpose, or you use the main notes only?
No, sir. I mean, as I told you, I was in, you can say 50-50. Few of the subjects I had made notes from DBMCI, but otherwise I was using the Marrow Rapid Revision notes, which I had already read, as I told you. So
Okay.
particularly pathology, orthopedics, surgery, medicine, OB/GYN, these couple of subjects I have again made from DBMCI. But otherwise, I used to use the Marrow notes, but I used to watch the lectures. So you get a best of both worlds.
Okay. Did you actually watch any TND session, or did you watch any one-shot session there?
Yes, a one shot. Yeah, during the last 1 month one shot, I used to watch all the videos, probably 2 subjects a day,
Hmm.
something. They were also very helpful.
Okay. I believe that one shot is a very, very good way of revising anything because it just gives you a momentum. It gives you that confidence that I can really finish anything, any subject in just 4 hours. So I also ask you about the one shot videos. Did you like them, and how was it helpful in
They
revision
were
purpose?
absolutely wonderful, sir, because I have already taken the class. The class was comprehensive.
Hmm.
Like it's huge. You got to sit for those 3 days, 5 days based on the subject. But once it comes to one shot, it's concised into a couple of hours, and then you touch upon almost all the points, if not all. You get. I'm just telling you. Just it refreshes your memory. It flashes that कि ठीक है, this is important in this topic, and यहाँ पे you are able to connect. If you're not able to connect, then that is the area which you have to go down and read your notes back again. So to recognize that, this was a very good platform.
Okay, okay, wonderful. So coming out of the regular talk that we had, and this question is general question to you. Matlab, who among all the faculties that you watched for, I got watched into, who are favorite faculties that you sit into?
I mean, Sushil sir, in fact, even for
Yeah.
pathology it was you, because pathology was something, it was tare zameen for me. I always it was very confusing, but I had done from Marrow previously, but after watching your classes, it's, I don't know, somehow it sorted it down. It made it easy. So a couple of faculties, Jay Arora sir, how could I forget this? Jay Arora sir, different. I mean, he taught me how to approach a question rather than the concept. Concept everybody gives you, but how and कहाँ पे लगाना है, कैसे दिमाग लगाना है, और आंसर पे कैसे आना है. These were the three things. You might know everything, but you might not be able to apply it, and there you might lose.
Right.
बट देन वो माइट को उन्होंने निकाल दिया, बोला ये ऐसे करोगे तो यहाँ पहुंचेगी पहुंचोगे.
True, very true. Jay sir class is very, very fascinating. In fact, the logical approach he uses to solve a topic, the flow diagram that he uses, and that clears every doubt that the students has in mind. Okay. Anyone else you would like to mention here, especially?
Sushil sir, he made orthopedics easy.
Yes.
I mean, that was just wonderful. Amit sir, medicine. Aman Sethia sir, sorry.
Right.
Uh,
Right. Right.
medicine was also very huge. You don't know where to start from. कहाँ तक जाना है, कहाँ से पढ़ना है. He simplified. First of all, उन्होंने उसको समेटा और उनको simplify किया. Then his MCQ session, they helped a lot. I feel that was
Right.
somewhere that helped me a lot. जहाँ पे मेडिसिन प्रॉब्ली 50% का स्ट्राइक रेट आ रहा था वो बढ़ के 60 65 70 तक पहुंचा होगा एंड आई थिंक दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ हिम एंड दैट्स व्हाट यू नीड टू
Wonderful. Rajsekhar, exactly. But that's what you need because resources are with everyone. The question bank is with everyone. One shot TND is with everyone. How you use it, that's very important. So what we learned from Rajsekhar today, I would say I just summarize a few points. He was consistent. He ensured that he would revise at least for 5 times. And then he believed that he can do it. And that's what he's just ensured. He would read each and every day with that positive energy. So Rajsekhar, that actually brings us to the conclusion of this interview session with you. I really loved talking to you, but you are so open to your uh, so open to your plans that you had done for the last 6 months. One final, not last question though, but anyone who would like to thank in particular about the entire journey that you had last 6 months.
So my parents, they were always with me. They're always with me. I mean, I dedicate entire achievement, whatever I've got, financially, emotionally, mentally. They've supported me a lot. I needed anything. They are at my they're at my doors. Ki le lo ye chahiye, ye le lo, wo chahiye, le lo. But you should be happy and you should be achieving what you're thinking. They're always behind me. I thank all the faculties from DBMCI, from Maro. Without them I don't think I could have done. मतलब कर लेता maybe और 2-3 attempts ज़्यादा लगते, but then they made the day and the exam simpler. So yeah.
True. So thanks, Dr. Rajsekhar, and wishing you and your entire family a huge round of success and congratulations. It will really go a long way in your career, and as you would serve a lot of patients in our country, I'm very sure you'll make you and your family very proud of your achievement. Thanks a lot for talking to us.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, dear.